We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Banshees and the Elite. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 281 the average entering play. 18 homers and 73 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Polanco stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out, nobody on. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rogelio Armenteros gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Calhoun. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Roll, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Acuna is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Hit high and deep to left field. Mancini moving back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Now a long throw to third.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Here now is Juan Soto, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Not sure this guy really has a legit shot at winning the Triple Crown. He's not in the top 5 in home runs, but he certainly has had a rock-solid season.
Here comes the first pitch.
Right. Ball 1.
The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Armenteros has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And he takes strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Line toward right center. And that will get down out there. The relay, tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Elite are out in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Trey Mancini, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. This is pulled into right. Henniger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting seven, the right fielder.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. From the stretch.
Ball inside.
Takes this the other way to right. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mitch Henniger the next to bat, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Henniger brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those. Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So up steps Joey Bart now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll start this one at 274. 6 home runs and 48 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there on the first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. And no one left on. We're out on top, 3-0. Step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Second baseman, Chad.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
That misses 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
The 1-1 home.
20-12, 1-2 to count.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down and the inning continues.
No, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Marte leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box now, Willie Calhoun. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Second baseman, Willie.
Now here's the pitch.
Calhoun.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now here it comes.
Ball.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 13.
So with one gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1-0.
One out, nobody on.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Ground ball right into the shift. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Stepping in, Juan Soto. Coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. All set for the start of the 4th. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball. No. 2 balls. 2 strikes.
Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. Number 23 for him thus far. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Now the pitch. hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
One there. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Matt Carpenter. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on a swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The next 3-2. High in the air out to center field. After it is Acuna. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Popped him up. Bart is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Elite lead this one 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Alonso.
Now the pitch. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he chased it in the dirt. Realmuto goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Here's the pitch. To first, taken in by Carpenter, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Piscotty, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Las Vegas is on top 3-1. At the plate, Chad De La Guerra. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the shortstop Jose Iglesias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2.
Ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. And he popped him up. Coming in is Haniger. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. This is line to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Now back to the 17th. Starling Marte.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes Bob Melvin out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 in the third. Not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Matt Bowman will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Softly hit to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back. Designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Polanco around first, heading for second now. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Las Vegas is out in front 3-2. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, inside.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Runners on first with 1 down. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Acuna digs in now. He swings and grounds it to short. Iglesias is up with it. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So here's Trey Mancini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Trey Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
Now the pitch.
Ball. Playing 2, 2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking two right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Looking up Acuna. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not. But certainly when you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Stephen Piscotty is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Chad De La Guerra.
So digging in now, Chad De La Guerra. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias. Liner towards second, and a leaping effort there, but this is down into right center, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Josh Hader will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. Here's Starling Marte. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Savannah is on top here, 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now. In now, Juan Soto. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
No.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
No strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Jeffrey Ramirez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Ramirez.
Here's Pete Alonso as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Now another 1-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. The runner in scoring position with none out. Still 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, number 24.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So striding in, Yordan Alvarez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece.
Now batting.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of the slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
To the plate now, Torres, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ball game. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Boom goes the dynamite. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 36 on the year for him. And it's now 7-4. Ryan Gull takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
The right fielder, number 18.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Dull. Playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Lifted in the air out to right. Piscotty's there for it. 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So striding forward now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now here's the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate, Joey Bart, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries so far. Two balls and no strikes. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
4 runs here in this half inning. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Willie Calhoun waits on deck. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. After it is Marte. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Willie Calhoun.
So coming to the plate, Willie Calhoun, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now a 7-4 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
A ball and no strikes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Popped up. Alonso in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Trey Mancini.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
To short. And that's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Carpenter has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Juan Soto. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 37 on the year, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
The batter, the first baseman.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
The batter, number 44. Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yordan Alvarez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
No.
2 out, nobody on. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A 1-1.
No, that's the ball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 8-4. Now in the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah.
That misses. 1-2.
1 ball.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Piscotty.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one sent foul. Fouled off. The 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Chad De La Guerra.
At the plate, Chad De La Guerra. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Chad De La Guerra goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. And that misses for ball 1. For his career in this matchup, he's gone 2 for 5. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit the other way out toward right field.
On the run is Henniger.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Hector Rondon will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. Ready now, Torres. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 18, Mitch Henniger.
Standing in, Mitch Henniger. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is in his tracks now, and there's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Rondon's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Starling Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And look at this. A bunt attempt to start the 9th. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Off the plate. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show. Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 8, Alex Bregman.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Elite have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-4 tonight. The Elite earned their 119th win, most in the division. Josh Hader earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is